I don't speak unless it matters. I don't move unless it's mine. You mistake my quiet for weakness, but I've been this way by design. Every room shifts when I enter, not a word, but they feel it all. You were loud, I was patient, now I rise while you fall. You needed noise, I needed control. You wanted attention, I wanted the throne. I don't need a crown to rule. I don't play, I make the rules. Every step is calculated, every silence elevated. You don't see me coming close, but I'm everywhere you go. You were chasing what I gave, now you're lost in what I made. I don't argue, I replace. I don't beg, I erase. Every version of me you knew doesn't exist in this place. You were drawn to my softness, now you're staring at steel. I became what I needed, not what you wanted to feel. You thought I needed you, that was your illusion. Now I move like I've already won, and there's nothing left to prove. I don't need a crown to rule. I don't play, I make the rules. You were close, but not enough. Now I'm calm, and that's my power. You were looking for reactions, I was building something real. You were caught up in the moment, I was learning how to feel. Different level, different mindset, different energy I hold. You were playing with emotions, I was turning them to gold. You tried to reach me, but I was gone. You felt the distance, but waited too long. I'm in a state you can't replace. Different time, different space. You can watch, but don't come near. I don't feel what I used to feel. I'm untouchable now, no way back somehow. You had access once before, now you don't anymore. You remember who I was, but you don't know who I am. I don't move the way I used to, I don't reach, I don't demand. Every loss became a lesson, every break became a rise. Now I see through every version of the truth behind your eyes. You lost me slowly, then all at once. Now I'm a memory you can't touch. I'm untouchable now, and I don't come down. You can look, but not too long. I'm already gone. Already gone. I don't shrink to fit your comfort, I don't bend to keep the peace. If I walk away in silence, that's your closure, not my grief. yeah. You were used to being chosen, I was used to standing tall. Now you're wondering what happened, I just stopped needing it all. I don't owe you softness, I don't owe you time. You had every chance, now I'm done being kind. No apologies, no regret, I don't chase, I don't forget. Everything I had to lose made me everything I choose. You can call it what you want, I just did what I had to. Now I move without permission, and there's nothing you can do. I was patient, I was present, I was everything you needed. Now I'm distant, now I'm focused, now I'm everything you needed. But you lost it when you had it, now you see it when it's gone. I don't revisit old emotions, I don't rewrite what you've done. Say my name, but not too loud, I don't answer anymore. No apologies, no regret, you remember, I forget. I became what I survived, now I'm more than just a lie. Soft voice, but it cuts deep. Silk touch, but I don't keep. Everything you thought you knew was just what I let you see. I don't show my full intention, I don't play my final move. You were drawn into the mystery, now you're caught inside the truth. You felt it, but couldn't name it. You wanted, but couldn't claim it. I move like velvet power, soft but I devour. You don't see it coming till you're lost within the hour. I don't need to prove a thing, I don't fight, I just win. You were never in control, you were just inside my flow. Every look is calculated, every word is placed with care. You were reading surface signals, I was building something rare. Now you're trying to come closer, but I don't repeat the past. I don't open doors twice, I don't make moments last. You were almost everything, but almost isn't enough. I move like velvet power, you felt it every hour. Now you know what you lost, and you'll never get it back. I didn't scream, I didn't cry, I just slowly said goodbye. Not in words, but in the way I stopped showing up each day. You didn't notice at first that I wasn't really there. You were used to my presence, now you're left with empty air. I gave you signs, you missed them all. Now you feel the quiet fall. You felt me leave before I went, you knew exactly what it meant. you're stuck in my space. And you're stuck in my space. I don't revisit old emotions, I don't replay what we had. You remember all the moments, I remember what went bad. Now I move without attachment, now I live without regret. You were something once upon, now you're something I forget. You didn't lose me in a day, you lost me piece by piece. You felt me leave before I left, now you're left with what is left. I don't look back anymore, I don't stand